Welcome to the Bay Area Seed Interchange Library, also known as BASIL. You can come down to the Ecology Center in Berkeley, where we're located, and borrow seeds for free. Well, what does it mean to borrow seeds? Well, you can borrow some seeds from the collection, plant them, learn about seed saving, and then return some of those seeds to BASIL at the end of the season. So you're not actually returning the seeds you borrowed, but the next generation. Well, the first question is, how is the library organized? The first thing that we'd like you to notice is the labels that say super easy, easy, and difficult. These refer to the seed saving level difficulty. So things that are super easy, basically you can just plant them, save those seeds, and what you're returning next season is the same variety that you borrowed. Things that are difficult tend to cross-pollinate, so unless you know about seed saving, you may think you're returning a spaghetti squash, but what you actually are returning may be something very, very different. So you can borrow anything from the collection, super easy, easy, or difficult, but for the first year, you may want to just start saving seeds from super easy and easy and return those to the library. In addition to the collection being organized by seed saving level, there are also categories of seeds. For example, in the main cabinet, you can see vegetables, legumes, herbs, flowers, grasses, that includes corn, and California natives. On the left, there's also some shelving that includes additional jars of seeds, mostly ones that didn't fit in the containers, but look for those similar labels on the shelves as well. Let's take a look at the edibles in the collection. They're organized by the BASIL Planting Time Guide, which is organized by plant families. It's important to understand plant families because seeds in the same family are often saved in a similar manner. So if you're going to start to learn about seed saving so you can turn some of those borrowed seeds, it's important to understand what plant families they're in and how they get saved. On the edible cabinet drawers, you'll see a list of family names, and then each family name will include some common family members. For example, goosefoot family includes beet and chard. When you open up that drawer, you'll also see those subdividers for beet and chard. Those will be all organized alphabetically, and then within there, the varieties will be also alphabetized. The herbs, flowers, and California natives are all organized by common name and are organized alphabetically. So within the flowers drawer, you'd see things like cosmos coming first, and then would come daisies, and within that, there would be varieties of those behind those different categories. Now that you know how BASIL is organized, it's time to borrow some seeds. The first thing that you'll need to do is fill out the membership form. That can be done on our computer that's located in BASIL, or you can fill out a paper membership form and then file that in one of the binders located on the shelf. So find some seeds that you're interested in borrowing, and then get an envelope on the shelf. It's clearly labeled, and then what you're going to need to do is fill in the envelope as best you can. Remember that filling out the envelope is not only for the best interest of you, but it's also to communicate clearly what you borrowed to the people that will be borrowing your seeds when you return them at the end of the season. So write down all that information. We're also encouraging people, instead of writing the checkout date, to write the scientific name so that we can start communicating properly about what we're actually borrowing. If you're at BASIL and you need help, feel free to look at the resource binder. It has information about how to find plants, scientific names, information in Spanish for Spanish speakers, as well as some other interesting things. Also feel free to look at our collection of resources on the shelves while in BASIL, or feel free to take home one of our brochures on seed saving. For more information about BASIL and seed saving, visit us at theecologycenter.org/BASIL, or go to the Ecology Center calendar for upcoming classes and work parties. BASIL is run exclusively by volunteers. You can email us at basil@theecologycenter.org. Also, tax-deductible donations can be made through the Ecology Center with a memo written to BASIL. BASIL is a fiscally sponsored project of the Ecology Center.